You're watching FYI, and I'm your host, Doreen Barnes. In the studio with me is a certified financial planner with O'Farrell, as well as a partner at O'Farrell, and I'm talking with Keeley Moure. Keeley, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you, Doreen.
We're going to be talking about financial planning and retirement. And so many people, meaning the baby boomers, that bubble is going through.
That's right.
And a lot of individuals are not ready and haven't recognized that they should be planning for this, correct?
Correct. Exactly.
It's one of these things, as we were saying off camera, you don't address.
Or you look at it at some point in time when you realize, oh, I'm almost there. I probably should start looking at that now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what do I do?
Right.
What do I do?
Yeah.
So for those that are closing in on retirement, really, what should they be doing? What should they be looking at?
Well, it's always the number one thing that I always say people to look at. Now, first is, what is your lifestyle today? Where is your money going today? So then you need that number to really project into retirement, and that's what I use. Nobody wants to have a big pay cut when they go into retirement. Most people want to have their lifestyle be maintained. There are a few expenses we know will go away, but what I normally find is other expenses will crop up or other lifestyle choices. So you want to make sure that your lifestyle is maintained. So as we have talked about before, it's a matter of where's your money going today. It's really understanding. With the electronic age, money goes into people's accounts automatically and goes out. Nobody really pays attention to where is it going, how is it spending, who's taking money out of my account that I'm not really aware of. Not saying fraudulently, but just fees, extra insurances. Do you really need them? And is there a better way to take that money that you used to not having anyways and put it into a better place that it's going to work for you and give you an income later, grow your assets, put your kids through school, whatever you need it for.
And really, that's what people are working for, is to have the funds to be able to compound.
Exactly.
And at the end, have more than what they started with.
Absolutely, yeah. And the compounding effect, it's not magic. We've been talking about it for decades. And the key is just get it started. It doesn't stop asking yourself, oh, it's too late, or is it soon enough, or just do it. Just start it today. And you'll be amazed in a very short period of time. There's many life events that can happen along the way. Don't let that get in your way of doing something.
Yes, yes. So what are some of the reasons that people put off saving?
Well, what I see most of the time is that your life is taking off. Usually in your early 20s, you have a lot of expenses between school, life in general, getting your own apartment, and you just don't have the inclination or the income to start yet. I know with my own kids from the get-go, and even my father with me, just $25 a month. Just start with something that you're used to not having. As life takes over, there will always be excuses. A great mentor and coach of mine over time, Paul, had told me there are excuses or there are results, right? So it is, you can come up with every reason in the world why you don't want to do something. It's just do it. And it doesn't have to be big. Most people would think, well, I need to start big, start small, and you can just increase it. Increase it either every year, every time you get a pay raise. Every time you're used to getting a little bit more, get a little bit extra, you get a tax refund, something, a birthday gift, a Christmas present, put that away. Every time that you're used to not having it, try to put it away and see if it changes your life for later.
So Keeley, correct me if I'm wrong, but really it's living within your means.
Absolutely, yes, yeah. And so many, even you know, my own kids, you know, I I always say, gotta wanna getta, you know. If you're used to having living it within your means.
Yes.
You know, don't borrow, don't go into debt. It's so easy to live on tomorrow's money. So many people, I would say more than half of the people I talk to live on tomorrow's money versus live on yesterday's money. And that is just a matter of, I have the money in my savings account. Now I can go and acquire this
Whatever
new
it is that
phone
I
or
want.
gadget or whatever it is.
Yes.
Saying no. You know, there's a great book out on financial planning, and it is and I've had a number of clients come to me and say, I need a reason to say no. I need a reason to say no to my family, to my friends. They need focus, they need a goal. And if you can say no, that no, I can't do this, that, whatever it is, go on the trip or having dinner out or whatever that is grabbing your money,
Yes.
that you would normally be putting aside for a goal that you have, you need an excuse to say no. And people are afraid to say no.
Last question. For those that are watching, what should they look for in a financial planner?
Someone that, I know it's a cliche, someone you can trust, but I mean truly someone that you're comfortable with, you know, that you can sit down, that you can be open and honest. I have had some incredibly honest conversations with clients for exactly what you're talking about. So many clients just feel like they're bearing their soul when they come in, and that is when you get to the truth of the matter and when you really figure out how you get to the next stage, how you can really develop a solid plan for you. It's not about them, it's about you. So it's being honest with yourself, your investments, your cash flow, that you want to help yourself, and it's normally getting to someone on your level that you can understand. And there is so many ways, like trying to do it online, there's so many ways to do it yourself.
Yes.
It is just trying to find someone that I say can cut through the noise, keep it really basic to what you need, prioritize. Just pick one or two things to work on right now.
Yes.
And know that that's a priority. So many people, their priority is not, say for example, retirement planning, but they really don't have some really basic risk management pieces in place that are important. Covering if you're hurt or sick, where's your income coming from? If something happens to you and you have a spouse and children, are they taken care of? So those really basic needs need to be addressed and make sure that you're covered first, and then it's looking at what are the next steps.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me, Doreen.
I appreciate it. Thank you for being with us. Till next time, I'm Doreen Barnes. You're watching FYI.